Hello students, so beta in this class children we are going to learn that how to convert the fractional values from one base to another when the decimal number system is not included in between. Okay children, so for that purpose we are having two types of approach. Number one is the traditional approach in which we will convert the number first into their decimal equivalent, and after that that decimal value will be converted to the required base. Okay, and after that in the second approach children we will see that how to make use of the conversion table, means the octal and hexadecimal table, to solve this purpose. Okay, so first of all children we are going to see the first approach, which is the traditional approach to convert a fractional value from one base to another. Okay, for that children you can look at the sheet. Okay, where see that the first problem is given something like this कि 11011.11, a value which is on the base of 2, means a binary value, is equal to the base of 8. We have to convert the number into its octal equivalent. Okay children, so we can see that the number is given in fractional view. Okay, so in the traditional approach children, you know that the first step we are going to follow, that first of all we will convert the number into its decimal equivalent, and for that you know that how to convert this we have already learned it in the previous classes. Okay, for example here we can see that the number is given as 11011.11. so you know that you will divide the number into two parts. Okay, in the first part, which is the integer part, you will mark the number as 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so all the digit you will mark from right to left, and in the same way the fractional part will be marked as -1 and -2 from left to right. Okay, after that you know that what you have to do, the integer part will be converted in this manner. The first digit is given as 1 and the value is given as 4, so you will solve it as 1 into 2 raised to the power 4. The second one is 1 and the number upon that is 3, so 1 into 2 raised to the power 3, then 0 and 2, so 0 into 2 raised to the power 2. In the same way children you will solve this and your final answer will appear as 27. Okay, in the same way children you know that you have to also convert the fractional part into its decimal equivalent, and for that you know that the powers are given as -1 and -2. Two binary values are there, so you know that how to solve that. The rightmost you know that 1 into 1 by 2 raised to the power 2, you know that how to do this. Okay, I have already taught you in the previous classes, so your answer will appear as 0.25. In the same way the second one is having -1, so 1 into 1 upon 2 raised to the power 1, means 1 by 2, that is equal to 0.5. Okay, and when you will add this your answer will appear as 0.75. So children, the answer of the integer part is 27 and answer of the fractional part is 0.75. so you will just add the answer of both the part and your final answer will be 27.75 on the base of 10. Okay children, so we got the decimal equivalent of the given binary number in the first step. Okay, so all of you know about this, but children you know that we need the final answer in octal form, and for that purpose you know now we are going to work with the second step, in which what you have to do, the decimal equivalent you found in the previous step, now we have to convert it into its octal equivalent. Okay, so both the part will be treated separately. The 27 is the integer part, so convert it into its octal equivalent. You know that how to convert this, you will just start dividing the integer part 27 by 8. Okay, and the remainders you will copy from bottom to top. Okay, so your answer from the integer part will be 33. In the same way children, the fractional part is 75 and you will start multiplying with it. Okay, and you know that this process will be continued until the fractional part becomes 0, and you will separate all the integer parts of all the multiplications result. Okay, so 0.75 into 8, you know that your answer will appear as 6.00. so your integer part is 6 and 0.00 is your fractional part. Okay, so you know that the calculation will stop here. Okay, so your fractional part results at 6, okay, which is written as 0.6. So children, now your final answer will be 33.6 on the base of 8. Okay children, so my final answer is 33.8, sorry, point 0.6. Okay, so it was the traditional approach children. Now we have to see that how can we perform the same operation using the conversion table. Okay, so for that children also we can look at few examples. Look at the sheet now. In this sheet children we are taking some example for this purpose. So now look at the first example, the same number we have chosen, the on which we were working previously, 11011.11. Okay, and we have to find its octal equivalent. We are going to make use of the table you know that we have already learned in the previous classes. It is the table children. In this, the numbers from 0 to 15. Okay, now 0 to 15 means all the hexa values are taken, and you know that this shaded part, it represents the octal equivalent. Okay, you know that whenever you convert a digit from octal or hexa to their binary equivalent, so you know that when you take the octal equivalent, the length of the number is taken as 3 digits, and when you take the hexa equivalents, then the length of the digit is taken as 4 digit. Okay, so we will take the help of this table children. Okay, so now we come back to the problem. In this problem children, we can see that the number is given is this. So what you have to do children, just copy down the number. Okay, and now you have to convert these numbers into the various groups. Okay, the groups of three digits. Okay, so you know that we have to convert the binary value into its octal equivalent. So whenever children you will convert the value to their octal, so then you have to group these zeros and ones, means these binary values, into the group of 3. Okay, so for integer part children you will work from right to left, and for the fractional part you will work from left to right. Just remember this. Okay, so what you will do is that for the integer part, just convert these values. Okay, for example 0 1 1, it is the group of 3, so first group is this. Now we move to the second group. In the second group, 1 and 1, so children we are having only 2 digits, but you know that we need the 3 digit for this group. So what you can do, you can add 1 0 from your side. Okay, so now see that two groups are formed, 0 1 1 and 0 1 1. Okay, in the same way children, you can convert the fractional part also. In the fractional part you have to convert the group into 3, but from left to right. Okay, so we can see that 1 1, but sorry, again here we are having 2 digits. So how you will make the group of 3? Just add a 0 to the right of the number. Okay, so now see that 1 1 0. Okay, so now children we have formed the 3 groups. We have added one extra 0 at the beginning of the number. In the same way we have also added one extra 0 to the right of the fractional part. Okay, so that we can make the group of 3. Now children, what you have to do, you have to just copy down these groups equivalent from the table. For example, here see that the first group is 0 1 1, and if you look at the table, so you can see that 0 1 1. Okay, from the table we can see that this group represents the value 3. Okay, so we can mark the first group as 3. In the same way children, the second group is also 0 1 1. It is also equal to 3. Then point, copy down the point, and then 1 1 0. Again take the help of the table and find out that where is 1 1 0. So children, you can see that 1 1 0. Okay, this is the equivalent of octal 6. Okay, so it is 6. So your answer appears as 33.6. You know that it is the same answer which we got in the previous calculation. Okay children, so it is your octal equivalent. So you can see that this approach by using the table is very short and very easy one. You don't have to convert the number into their decimal equivalent when you are converting or you are performing the conversion operations between binary, octal and hexadecimal. For example children, the same number we are taking again 11011.11 on the binary base to its hexa equivalent. Okay, so suppose that if we have to convert the same number to its hexa, then what should be the process? You know that, as you know that according to the table, whenever you are uh, taking the binary equivalent of hexa value, then the length of the binary values or the group should be of 4 digit. Okay, so children, the same process you have to perform. Okay, again, the only thing will change ki now you will make the group of 4 digits. Okay, and the process will remain the same. For integer part, you will make the group from right to left, and for the fractional part you will make the group from left to right. Okay, but the group should be of 4 digit. For example, here see, for integer part the first group is 1011. Okay, so we taken is, no, we are taking it as the first group. In the same way, children, you have to form the second group, but in the second group you can see that only single one is there. Okay, means 3 digits are less, and for that, children, what you can do, you can add the 3 zeros from your side. Okay, now we come to the fractional part. In the fractional part also you have to make the group of 4 digit, but only 2 digits we can find here in this part. So how you will make it of 4 digit? Just add the 2 zeros at the end of the number. Okay, so now children, in this way uh, we got the binary equivalent of the hexa having the 3 groups. Okay, and now just what you have to do, children, from the table note down their hexa equivalent. For example, see that the first one is 0001, and for that you can see, you can take the help of the table. 0001, it is the equivalent of hexa 1. Okay, so the first equivalent is 1, then second is 1011. For 1011 takes this one. Okay, 1011 is equivalent of 11, and 11 stands for B, children, so you will write it as B. Okay, then come to the third fractional part, 1100, and for the 1100 you can see that 110 is equal to C. Okay, so your answer will be, children, 1B dot C. Okay, it is your answer, means it is your hexa equivalent of the given binary number, given binary fractional number. Okay, children, in the same way, children, we can see one more problem here, that a hexa equivalent is given 38.8A5. Okay, and it is given as on base of 16, and we have to find its octal equivalent. For that purpose, children, what you will do, so now take see, children, very carefully. Okay, the number is given on base of 16, 38.85. So you will note down all the 4 digits of that number, and then with the help of the table, children, you will note down its binary equivalent. For example, if you will look at the table, so we can see that the binary equivalent of hexa 3 is 0011. So it is your first group, 0011. Then 8 is given, the 8 is 1000, so 8's equivalent is 1000. Then A is there, 1010. Okay, so the equivalent of 1010 is there, and then 5's equivalent is 0101. Okay, so 0101, it is your fourth binary equivalent of these hexa digit. Okay, children, so now we can see that the binary equivalent of the hexa 38.85 is here. Now, children, you know that we have to find its octal equivalent. For that purpose, what you have to do, that just convert these binary values into the group of 3. Okay, na, group of 3. Why? Because we are going to convert them into their octal equivalent. Okay, so you know that for converting the values into the octal, we need the group of 3. Okay, so first group is of 3, then second group is of 3, and then the third group of 3. In the third group, 10 is less, so you can add 10 from your side. Then for the fractional part, you know that we will go from left to right. So first group, second group, and in the third group, you know 10 is less, add 10. Okay, children, so we divided all the binary digits into the group of 3, and now the final thing what we have to do, that with the help of the table, you will convert all these binary values into their octal equivalent. Okay, so just take the help of the table. Now see that 000, you know that it is equal to 0. After that, 111 is equal to 7. See that 111 is equal to 7. Then again 000, so you know that it stands for 0. Then 101. 101 is equal to 5. 001 is equal to 1. And 010 is equal to 2. Okay, children. So now you know that the final answer we got, that is 70.512. Okay, children. The first zero before the number, if you want, you can drop it. Okay, there is no problem, but it is your final answer. Okay, that 70.512 on the base of 8. Okay, children. So it is your answer. After that, I show you few more examples. Okay, for example, see that again one number is given, AE5.85, 8F on the base of 16, and we have to find out its octal equivalent. Okay, so again children, the same thing, you will note down their binary equivalent first, and after that we will convert them into their octal equivalent by dividing them in the group of 3. So you know that with the help of the table, first of all, you note down the binary equivalent of A, that is 1010. Then E, the binary equivalent of E is 1110. After that 5 is 0101. Okay, then 8, for the 8 we have the 1000. And then F is 1111. Okay, children, so we noted down the binary equivalent of all these hexa digits. We have to convert them on the base of 8. So you know, for that purpose, again we will divide these number into the group of 3. Okay, children, for the integer part from right to left, and from the fractional part we will make use of the extra 0 here. Okay, and finally children, what we have to do, that we have to just note down their octal values from the table. So 101 is equal to 5, 011 is equal to 3, then 100 is equal to 4, and then 101, that is equal to 5. Okay, children, so it is the answer of your first part. After that, look at the second part. 100 is equal to 4, then 011 is equal to 3, and then 110 is equal to 6. So children, your final answer is 5345.436. Okay, on the base of 8. So children, see that it is a very easy process. In the same way children, now look at the second value. It is given on octal, and we have to find its hexa equivalent. 375 point, beta, actually it is 6. Okay, so 375.65 on the base of 8, and we have to find its hexa equivalent. So for that purpose also, you know that what you have to do, you will note down the binary equivalent of these hexa digits. So you know that when you are copying the binary equivalent of of this octal digit, so you will copy the binary equivalent of length of 3. Okay, for example, for the 3, you know that its equivalent is 011. Okay, for 7 it is 111, for 5 it is 101 point, then again 6, for 6 it is 110, and for 5 it is 101. Okay children, so we noted down the binary equivalent of each octal digit, and now children, you know that you have to convert them into hexa. So for that purpose, what you will do, you will group these binary values into the group of 4 digits. Okay, for the integer, right to left, so it is your first group, then this is the second group, and it is your third group. In the third group, you know that only a single 0 is there, so you can add 3 zeros from your side. And for the fractional part, the first group is this, from left to right, and in the second group, you know that 2 zeros are missing, so you can add 2 zeros from your side. Okay children, so children, you copied the group of the length 3, but when you are going to convert them into hexa, you will divide them into the group of 4. And finally, you know that you will copy down their hexa equivalent from the table. Okay, so for 0 0 0 the answer is 0. Then here it is 4 1 1 1 1 1 and it is equivalent of 5 means 15. Then 1 1 0 1 it is equivalent of D. Okay, then 1 1 0 1 it is again D, and 0 1 0 0 it is equal to 4. Okay children, so your answer will be FD divided point D4. It is your hexa equivalent. Okay children, now see that what is asked in the next question. In the next they are asking ki 35.7 it is a value on octal base. Okay, and you have to find its binary equivalent. So children, it is very easy, you don't have to group anything, you have to just take the help of the table, and from the table you have to just note down their binary values in the length of 3. Why? Because on the length of 3 the number is given on base 8. Okay, so for 3 you know 3 is equal to 0 1 1. Okay, so 0 1 1. Then for 5 it is 1 0 1 point, and then 7 is 10 for 1 1 1. So it is your answer. Okay, the binary equivalent of 35.7 is this. In the same way, look at the last example children. In the last example it is given AB 5.35 on the base of 16, and we have to find its binary equivalent. Okay, so for binary equivalent, you know that again what you have to do, you have to just note down the hexa equivalent of these given hexa digit. Okay, of length of 4. So for example, for A is given as 1010. Okay, so the for A B 5.35. Okay, so for A is given as 1010, B is given 1011, then 5. Okay, for 5 is 0101. Okay, so children, it is the binary equivalent of the integer part. Then for 3 is given 0011, 0011, and for 5 it is 0101. Okay children, so it is your answer on the base of 2. So what you have to do, just note down the binary values of these hexadigit from the given table, and you can solve it very easily. So children, if in the question paper you see that number of conversions are given of this type, so what you can do, you can draw the conversion table in the rough area. Okay, and with the help of that you can solve all this problem to find out the correct answer in a very short time. Okay children, so I hope that all of you have got the process of doing all this job, and from the next class children we are going to learn about the binary arithmetic and all kind of arithmetic, means addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, which are performed on these different base numbers. Okay children, so thank you.